binding. Let me grab my binding. So we are gonna stay with the stack the deck method, and as you can see, the right is not as long as the left. So we're gonna start, our first page is going to be attached on here, and then our next page is a little wider, and then our next page is even a little wider, and then our fourth page is wider, and so on and so on. Yes, so we're gonna stack and make a pile of our pages. That's the idea, and then we're all gonna glue these together, and then we have a nice binding system, and it's not going to be attached on the spine or whatsoever. Yay! And I'm gonna show you my first tryout. This was my first tryout. So I started smaller, but it's the same method. But at the end, I thought the pages, look at that, I thought the pages will not have that much space in between. And so I decided to have a little bit more space in between. So it's actually exactly the same. See, you do have more space with these than with these. Do you see the difference? You definitely see. So it's actually exactly the same as we normally do, but yeah, but a little different. Wider, actually. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so let's make this. And I do have I do have a nice big note. And yeah, I don't know if you need this, but let's do this together, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you step by step. Okay, no worries, you can do this. Okay guys, we need 4 pages. Let's start with the first one. First, I think we need to cut this down. Yeah, and a 7, 15, 16. And that's actually just a slightly smaller than an 8-inch. So that is what I'm gonna do, but I also can measure just to be sure. So a 7, 15, 16. Yeah, that's absolutely just a tiny little bit smaller. That's 1/16 smaller. So what if I... Yep, it's on the bridge. It is? Yep, it is. Just measure. Yep, it's definitely on the bridge. It's absolutely just a tiny little bit smaller. I don't want to make it too small. So I'm going to cut this just before my groove with the 8. Okay, so a 7, 15, 16 we need. Okay, turn this over. And then we are going to cut this a 9 3/4. So my first one is the measurements of a 9 3/4 by 7 15 16. Okay, and then we're going to score 1/2 inch. We're going to score 1/2 inch. Oh, I hope I still can remember. 1/2 inch. And then a 7/8. And then we are going to measure a 7 9/16. Yep, it's maybe awkward, but this is how I did it. So in 7, 9, 16. This is a 7, 9, 16. Make a mark. Because if I put this on my 0, then, yeah, that's actually a 7, 5, 8. Why do I not do that then? So it's an 8.5. Okay. Don't know what the difference is. So I have my next fold line at 8.5. Let me check. Let me check on my first one. Yep, it's 8.5. Okay, guys, we're gonna score an 8.5. Eight and a half. And then I think we're gonna put this back. Score 3/4. What is the score 3/4? Oh yeah, in total it's a 3/4. Okay, of course, yes. Just put your 8.5. So if you do an 8.5 and a 3/4, what's then? A 9/1/4. It's a 9/1/4. Strange, because my second one is also having a 9/3/4. And okay. And then we end with a 1/2 inch. Yeah, I'm gonna check with my previous one. So I have 1/2 inch. Yep. Yep, it's that. Okay. No idea why I measure a 7, 8. I don't know why. But we score 1/2 inch, then a 7, 8. And then our next one is 8.5. I don't know why it is, but maybe it's an extra. And then we score plus a 3/4. That's then a 9/1/4. And then we end up with a 1/2 inch. Okay. Yep. So if I put this away, it's maybe too inconvenient. Yep. Okay. If you want to see, my first cut is a 9/3/4 by 7, 15, 16. So the first score is a 1/2 inch. The next one is 7, 8. The next one a 8/1/4. And then a 9/1/4. And then you will have your first page. Okay. And then of course you just can fold everything as we normally do. And then this is page 1. And I am gonna check it out with a first page. If this absolutely needs to fit inside, guys, this needs to fit. And if it does, then it's perfect. Yep, it fits. So I'm okay. Okay, cool. Always check. Check, check, check. Can't check enough. Alright, so let's go to our next page. This is done. Okay, let's go to our next. Put that away. Let's go to the next. Okay, let's go to our next page. Let's hope that my my note is perfect. Alright, again, a 7, 15, 16. That's just a slightly smaller than a normal 8. Then a 11, 1/4. Okay, let's start scoring. Half inch, and then a 1/5/8, a 1/5/8, and a 9 1/4. Is that the same size then? Check, check, check. Yep, it is. It is. Yes. 9 1/4. Okay. A 9 1/4. It is. And then a 10 3/4. And that's our next page. Fold everything. I'm going to show you my note in a second. Okay, that's our second page. Grab your first page. So each time you have your small and your small one and your white one, and it's the same thing with here, and this has to be fitting nice in each other. So if this is in here, yep, that fits nice. Okay guys, let's go to our next one. Next page. Cool. Oh, let me first show you my little note. Okay, so 11 1/4 by 7 15 16. Then we're going to score half inch, 1/5/8, 9 1/2, and 10 3/4. You don't need to cut this because we measured this, so you don't need to cut because we end a half inch. Okay, so hope you can see this a little bit. Half inch, 1/5/8, 9 1/4, 10 3/4. Okay, let's go to our third page. Okay, let's cut first the small 8 inch and a 7. And we need 2 of these. So again, so small 8 by 7. And then we're going to attach these 2. Otherwise my paper was not wide enough. Here it is. Okay, let's attach these 2 to each other. Nice and straight. Okay, now let's see. We need to score half inch again. Half inch, and then our next one is a 2 3/8. And then we're definitely gonna measure a 7 11 16. 7 11 16. 11 16 on the fold line. Let's make a mark. check, check, check on the mark, 11/16. So yep. And then we are going to score on that mark. So I'm going to flip it over on here. And then we need to score a 2/1/4. Is that on this one? I think it is. So if I have this mark on the 0, a 2/1/4, a 2/1/4. I need to check that with my papers. Where is my third paper? I think it's this one. Just checking, guys, just checking. Check, check, check. What's this one? Flip it over. Alright, check on the 0. And I bet this is the 2/1/4. Well, it's a little larger than a 2/1/4, but I get the picture. So a 2/1/4. So we're going to put that mark on the 0, and we're going to score a 2/1/4. And then we definitely need to cut this 1/2 inch. Then I think this is what I have. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my little note. So we're gonna cut 2 pieces of paper, 7 by that small 8, that's 7, 15, 16, and we're gonna glue these together. Then we're gonna score 1/2 inch and then a 2 3/8. Then we're gonna measure that in between. It's a 7, 11, 16. Make a mark and then we score. And then you're gonna turn your paper around, put your mark at the 0, and then score 2/1/4, and the end we're gonna cut a 1/2 inch. Okay, I hope. Maybe you wanna give a little note on my Brabble note right here, if you like. This is what I have. But I think if you just follow followed me, then I think you just are perfectly done with everything. Just fold the edges, and then you are good to go. So what we have here, this is the bottom piece, and this was my, and then this is my second piece, and this is my first piece. Look at that. This fits marvelous all together. As you can see that. Everything fits nice. So we have our short ones and our large ones. So you have your bottom page each time we go forward. So actually this is your page 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we have, and that is our binding. Yay! Okay, cool. What's next? Okay guys, so our binding is ready. Now we're gonna glue these together. Do you want to use tape for it? I don't think it's necessary. What do you think? Well, let me start with the first one. So maybe I am going to use tape right here, just along the fold line. I'm thinking, do we also need to decorate these little pieces? Well, the large one is pretty large. What do you think? Shall we do that? I think the easiest way to do is right now. So maybe it is a good idea. Now, what paper do you like to use? Well, I just started a complete new set, so we have plenty. Oh, and then the last one, of course. The last one. This one needs to go on the cover, so maybe this one needs something more. My mom was, by the way, just here for the lunch. She totally fell in love with the spine, with all the ribbons. And she said, oh my gosh, that took forever to do this. Well, no, that is not that difficult to do. So I told her how I did it, and well, still, it's plenty time to do. Well, Mom. Oh yeah, she definitely is a crafter as well, but well, most of the things that I do, she has not the patience for to do it. So that's why she loves to make cards and little mini, we call these mini. How do you call those? It's not a is it the journal? No, the folios, the mini folios. She loves to make those. But hey, she's 73 years old, guys, so that's not old. That's not old. Absolutely not. Oh, I sound ridiculous right now. Okay, so all the small ones go on the right side. Here we go. Put these together. And yeah, I think I first gonna do that. Wait, just let me take a sip. Okay, so we are going to put these. I hope I am as viral as my mom is at this point. Because, yeah, I don't think that's... Is she ill? No. Does she take medicines? No, I do. I do take medicines from... I think 20 years already, every single day. But my mom, nope, she does not. She does not have anything that she needs to take medicines for. So, God, she is healthy. And I hope for the next 10, 20 years, she will keep it that way. I have not difficult medicines. No, it's just a little tiny little thing where I need to take every day a little pill for. With many people has the same thing. It's not a disease. Well, yeah, they call it a disease. I remember, I don't know if I ever told you this. I don't know. But I remembered when they found out that, how you call that thing in your neck, that little thing? In Dutch is schildklier. I don't know, I'm gonna look it up for you guys. But I remember when my doctor, my just normal doctor, told me that I had that, and he was bringing it as if it's a terrible disease. And I must say, I don't have anything. I can move it because of the glue, thank God. I don't have any bad symptoms. The only thing that I was having is that I gained weight after I had my daughter. So they checked and they came up that I have a low working, I definitely need to look it up, guys. Okay, guys, how do I ever pronounce that? Thyroid? Thyroid? Thyroid. No idea how you pronounce it. In Dutch it's schildklier and in English it's thyroid. If I bet I don't pronounce it well. But anyways, that low working thing, thyroid. So for that I have a pill every single day, the last 20 years and all my life. And the doctor, I have such terrible news. Oh, and I really got me shook up. I think, oh, I have some, I don't know, cancer, or I don't know what I will have. But he told me that. Like, is that all? Oh my gosh, is that all? And I know many people do have bad symptoms. I don't have. If I don't take it a week, I don't feel anything. I have no clue what I would feel. But maybe after 20 years it is different, I don't know. But I don't feel anything. They check every year my blood if it's not changing, and it's still not changing, so it still has just one little pill every day. So I still don't understand why my doctor was telling me that with such, well, it's not a bad attitude, but oh my gosh. He could have brought it a little less drama. But anyway, I know there are bad symptoms with that slow working thyroid. There are bad symptoms. And I was reading that in a magazine this weekend, and I was just happy that I don't have those symptoms. I only have the symptoms for my my weight. But maybe if they did not find it pretty soon, that maybe I could have those bad symptoms. I have no idea. I have a dear friend also has with a low working, and oh my gosh, she definitely has more bad symptoms than I do, even if she takes her medicines. So I'm just lucky, guys. So that's the only thing where I have medicines for. So I am very lucky. So I'm not complaining, absolutely not. But my mom has nothing. Not any sugar things or nope. Oh, I pray that this will last forever, of course. But I only can pray for that. That she is my crafty buddy for years. Okay, small one on the right, big one on the left. Put that on. Put that on. There we go. Burnish it down. And if it needs any little adjustment, when it's not completely the same, just grab your knife and just cut a little off, or in your cutter just make it nice, because I do see that I have, see here is just a little different, so I can just cut it off. That's no worries, that's no big issue. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I think I definitely like to add something on here, both sides. But if you do, just stay away enough from the sidelines. Okay, so first I am gonna make this little mistake perfect. So I am gonna cut a little off here with my fiskars. And yeah, and then I'm just gonna find a nice piece of paper. What shall I like that? Just a simple one, and I think on each page the same. I'm gonna try to find that. And then we can do our hinges on. Not our hinges, our tape. And like normal, for those who follow me longer today knows what I'm now gonna say. Stay away a few millimeters away from the fold line. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my tape at the end of my hinge. So I am gonna stay away a little away from the fold line. See, here's my fold line. I'm gonna stay away, okay? Now I'm also gonna put some tape on the back, same thing. On top, on top. Here we go. Go. Yeah, we're going to use a lot of tape in this project. There we go. Last ones. Then we also can cut a tiny little triangle of these hinge. Just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little piece. Tiny. Tiny. And I do cut it from the fold line, not over the fold line. From the fold line, a little tiny little triangle. There we go. Let's go to the other side. Tiny little triangle. Makes it easier to put our pages on. Okay, and now I am gonna see some papers to fill up these nice little pieces right here. Okay. Oh yeah, I first need to cut this down still. Alright, so let's fix that and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I started with the same papers as I used the sideways of our matchboxes. So I think that would look nice if I used the same one. But I could not use for all the hinges, so I decided to go for the in and out, and then for the cover background to give it still a nice solid look. At least that's what I think. Alright, so then if we're gonna put this inside, let's grab our cover. Give me some space here. Okay, so our cover, and then this goes in. So I don't think that we need to, do we need to put something in the outside just to have it? Yeah, maybe we can do that. just to give it a little extra noise. But then we add this on. Is glue enough, or do you also like to have some brads in? Because then we have to wait to put something inside here. So I am gonna put a frame on the outside, just something that I like. Maybe can we use this one? Just a frame on the outside, because we use that, then it looks like this. Yep, I like that, to bring that back. Alright, so 1/2 inches will do. If I see this all the way around, 1/2 inch frame will be enough. But if I put it on, also stay away a little from these edges. Okay, so let me cut 1/2 inch strips of these. This leftover piece, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Is that also a 1/2 inch? I don't think so. Just to be sure. Okay, that will do. Hello. Oh, and by the way, no, I'm not gonna tell you this. Yeah, maybe. You remember that I made that soup? My stepdad loved it. So, and my daughter also loved it. So I'm so glad that I did not have to eat it all by myself. Okay, let's make a mark here. Let's use these two. It was just a notification that I'd like to share with you guys. Hi! Okay guys, so I have my frame, and then this fits nicely on it. Yeah, just a little extra. So I'm just gonna peel this off, put glue on, put this in, and then I'm gonna decide if I want to have some brads in it. I think I will. I think just a little extra secure. We can take that. What do you think? Alright, put some glue on and put it in your spots. Okay guys, so it's in. And I used 4 brads, but if you put your brads in, be sure that it's not in this, in the, how you call that? The ribbons. Okay, so, and then now we can put the decoration paper on here. Or we can put decoration paper at the front, and I chose for these papers. What do you think? Love it. I love it. And for the back, I chose for this one. I just love it. So it's even a nice one. If you put your album somewhere on your cabinet. And the back is also nice. Okay, so let me put these on, and then we need to have a nice where the papers are going to fall on. Oh my gosh, everything is falling together step by step. So I did use some tape all the way around. Makes it sometimes easier to put your papers on. And we have to think, oh yeah, we have to think about a closure for this one. Oh, when I just glue this on. Oh, Shall we just take this off then? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Wait, can I tote that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Yes, I can. I totally forgot about a closure. Oh, okay. Put this away for just a second. For a closure, so that I can put that through the papers. What kind of closure do I want? Well, I can't put anything on the back to keep it together, so I definitely need that paper as well to make a closure for this one. Oh yeah, I think just a nice simple one with a round one. An envelope closure, I think that's the best option, because that we can glue it down and it will be solid and simple. So let me make one. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how much pain this tool can be? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was... I don't know even how I got it, but somehow my skin came in this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was a little testing it out what I like with the buttons, and I just grabbed my leftover pieces and searched for a thing. I definitely like these little guys, and that's from a tile, so I could not resist using that. But I came up with these three. That's this one I absolutely love, and then the back of the cover, the dark blue, and then this one really fits so nice with some contrast and everything. I think I love this combination, so I'm gonna put that all. So from each one I just used 2 black ones just to give it a nice sturdy touch. I'm gonna glue it all together and then we'll see how it all turns out. Okay, back in a sec. Okay guys, let's see. So my buttons look like this. So cute. Oh, so cute. I love it. I have my board and I have my double layer black paper for on the back. So let me first check where the middle is. Check, check, check. Thought I cut this. Yeah, I did. Okay. So I have, oh yeah, of course, it's this direction. I was saying, I thought I cut these with the same images. And I did. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna find the middle first. Check, check, check. No, I always do that with the centimeters. So this is the middle. And then how far away? Not that far away. That is the middle. And I want it, let's say 1 inch away. Let's say another 1 inch or ½ inch away. The edge is going to be ½ inch away. So I'm going to make a mark here. So I have my middle and I have a mark where I want my edge from the knot. So I think that is a nice size to put on. Okay, there I want it. So if I measured my pieces perfect, then I can put these besides, so I have the same. check that out. Yep, that worked nice. So this one comes here and this one right here. I like that. It's not too close to the edge, so we have some space. Okay, so I have my spot where I can put this. This is just to extra secure so you don't tear your paper, your design paper. So put that somewhere in the middle. I'm just going to stay a little bit away from the edge. So just put that here. Same thing on the other side. Yes, okay, that is secure. Now I have 2 layers of each, but I was just thinking maybe we can make this lift up a little bit easier, and I made a 2-layer of black with the middle size of it, and I put it on the back. So I don't know if it makes it a little bit easier to grab, to put your thread behind it. I don't know, because I still don't want to have any spacers to be used. So I'm just going to try it out. Every time I just like to try things out. So you still can make a knot, a few knots will do the trick as well. But maybe an extra piece of paper also. Just check it out. Let me try it. Okay. Take your board into, here we go. And these I am gonna make it as flat as possible because I made that little spot. So I think that will help as well. Definitely. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I finally can glue it on. Okay, this one was here and this one was here, I guess. Or was it, yeah, definitely it was this one here and this one here. That it was. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so delicious. Let me put this on. Okay guys, when I have my papers on, I decided to do this last lace. So I am cutting this till it's fitting. And where is my, oh, here it is. Be watched on, why am I'm totally off. Be watched of your fingers. Here we go. Then I'm gonna use my fabric tag. If you have any fabric glue, will do. So I'm just going to go a little over the ribbon and then paper and then against the end of the ribbon line. Here we go, be gentle. Put it all nicely on its spot. Gently squeeze it on. And let that dry. I'm quiet. Yes, I am. Okay. Oh my gosh, the back I already did. Ah, look how cool this looks. Ah, I'm obsessed. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's try out my buttons with that place on the back. Let's test it out. Testing. Look. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. And I would, yeah, that definitely works. Okay, cool. But of course a few knots will also do the trick. That also will work. So I'm just gonna make 2 knots, that will do. Here we go. Squeeze that flat. Cool. Alright, and then, okay, I still have not have my papers inside, but if I just like to try it out, yeah, that definitely work. Definitely work. Cool. Yes, nice. Alright, do we have still place for decorations? I don't know. I really don't know. But like I said in the beginning, if we do, and you have your album open, then I don't want to have anything on this side, because otherwise this is going to be standing up like this. So if I do anything, then it definitely will be on this edge. Top maybe? I don't know. But it definitely will. And I do have beautiful flowers, but maybe we even can put something on our first page. Maybe that is even a little bit better, but we'll see about that tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, but for now it's time to cook my dinner, and then next time we'll put the pages inside. I even showed my mom my pages and the order is totally messed up, so I don't know if I still can know if I can see which order the pages were, but we always can decide to do another one. But so far we are, oh, I can't wait to put the pages inside. But before we do, well, yeah, we definitely can make a nice bottom piece, and I don't know which one that I like. I have this left for my 4th set. So what will be nice to put, definitely a full one. Why am I so in love with this one? This one is also nice, but maybe we just can see what back of the papers we have used. Okay, maybe even a simple one. That is also very nice to use. Just a simple one. Anyways, let me cook dinner and I will see you tonight.